3, go.
Oh, wow. That was like the worst countdown I've ever heard.
You're welcome.
I have heard better countdowns from children and that cheat to win.
I don't care.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you have missed us greatly as I've missed all of you. We will start up where we've picked off. The party has bested Arasta and has gone down to the depths of hell, where they are following a beacon to the great, what they believe, location of Zariel is. And they were gifted vehicles to make the journey. So, as you guys get into your respective vehicles and turn them on, you hear the engines roar of screams of the damned just emitting from the engines. And you can hear it all around you. So, and depending on the size of the vehicle, the more the screams. And you all see, the ones driving at least the respective vehicles, you see what looks like a little radio. And if you pick it up and talk, you realize between the vehicles you have communication. And you drive off. I need everyone to give me perception checks.
Nice. 23.
Okay.
15.
Okay.
Come on. Oh, there we go. 25.
Okay. Kitty?
Kitty is internet lost, apparently.
Okay. Well, with a 23, a 25, and a 22, because it works with the two vehicles, you guys are driving, and it's probably been about a couple hours at this point, and the entire place is like a barren, hot, ashy desert wasteland. Every now and then, what you believe to be landmarks to identify potential routes. You see trees that are made out of humanoids, and they're alive and they're screaming in agony and pain. But you realize it's just a mirage. As if this place is trying to bait you to go to it, to the traps. And then during this time, the sky gets a little bit darker as all of you start hearing these high-pitched screes all around you. Flying. And you look up and you see massive hordes of what looks like imps coming into your direction. And upon the imps getting closer, you see that it looks like they are armed with various weapons to throw it at you. Spears, what looks like possible vials of mysterious fluid, bows, things like that. Even some look like they have like these like pincers for prying and crowbars in hand. What do you do?
I drive.
Yeah. Which direction are they approaching from?
Yes.
All directions.
Oh, okay then. Well then, yeah. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Drive as quickly as possible.
No point in just sitting around.
So you're driving, and you're slightly gaining pace on them, but they are attempting at this point to now throw spears and things at you. And some of the vials were not close enough with the speed of your vehicles, and you saw a few from looking out either the rear view mirrors or anyone that's sitting in action stations just watching these people. You see, once the vials hit the sand, explosions occur.
Gotta watch out for those.
And once that happens, you look up ahead, and it looks like the ashy sand is beginning to shift, and looks like it's beginning to get a little bit harder as now you're bumping while driving, and it's becoming difficult to drive through.
How far away are they?
From your current position, you could easily determine they're about 100 feet.
Okay, well, considering that, based on the thing, that whole blowback explosion only matters when dealing with another infernal machine, right?
What do you mean?
Uh,
Like if your machine hits zero,
yeah.
if your machine hits zero, it will go to self-destruct.
Well, I'm looking at the beam.
Oh, if it hits a creature, if it drops a creature to zero, it'll just turn to ash.
Yeah.
If it drops the machine to zero, it'll do extra die to the built-in explosion mechanic of the machine itself.
Okay, that's where I was misunderstanding. So, alright. Because it made it seem like the beam itself was going to backfire into ours.
Oh, I mean, are you talking on a naturally rolled one?
Okay, I see. I'm misreading. Alright.
You're good.
So, yeah. Well, I'm just gonna go zappa zappa.
Okay. You definitely hit.
No.
So, Vercon, you're in this machine, and you angle, and you look, and you maneuver based on these controls. This little beam, this little like module spear, and you rotate it to where it looks like it's pointing directly at them. And there's a big red button, and you just slap your hand on it, and you see what looks equivalent to a very high powered level spell shoot out. And before one of the imps can even react, gets hit square in the chest and just turns to fine ash as it scatters in the wind. And you see a few of them right next to it just freak out, stop flying, and freak out like, what was that? And then they let out a battle cry as they start chasing after you even more.
Vercon making friends wherever he goes.
What are the rest of you doing as these imps are beginning to catch up to you?
Now doesn't he get to roll a d6 to see if it recharges?
He can roll a d6, yeah.
And then he
Damn,
can
those
use
are some fast imps.
Yeah, and then he can use his bonus action to re-roll again if he doesn't recharge it.
Correct. The 6. Oh my god.
I have a question, Jake.
Hmm.
How many people can man a single station? Like, because I
One
know
person per station.
Okay.
Oh no, you can't tag team everything.
I wanted to be able to use my bonus action to help recharge.
Didn't
If
need
it didn't, yeah. I guess I'll dash.
Okay.
Use my action to dash.
Okay, so the scavenger gets a little bit ahead of everyone. Dante realizes after picking this that he doesn't have any weapons on his bike. So he just grabs his sword and he looks over his shoulder while he's trying to like drive away from them as fast as possible.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I made a mistake.
Well, what about the ones in the Tormentor? What are you guys doing?
Hello, other three
I am-
people.
I am reading what I can do.
Oh. Well, that depends on which station you're at. Which station are you at?
I will go for the Hellfire Ballista, I guess.
Cool.
Okay. So go ahead and roll it, and then just roll the damage. Because it wouldn't let me do a DC move on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
So go ahead and roll. No, it's fine. Go ahead and roll. Because it'll tell you the description of what it does.
Yeah. Sometime today, computer. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll as group set. So DC. Okay. So you lay into this ballista and you see what looks like bolts just strapped into a belt. And you pull the trigger on it as it's like a big two-handed ballista. And it just. And you just hold it down and you see imps left and right just get like pelted and turned into mincemeat as they start falling back.
Jesus.
Okay. Well,
Fun.
seeing that Vercon and Rioma are speeding ahead, I will also dash to catch up to them, since I assume I'm driving.
Okay. Kitty, what are you going to do?
Trying to figure out what's left.
The harpoon launcher.
I'm guessing there's imps everywhere.
Correct.
Okay. I missed
So-
like half of this.
So with the
Actually, all of
harpoon
this.
launcher, you can make 6 attacks.
Ooh. And how many imps are there?
Yes.
Okay. I will roll to use the harpoon launcher.
Go for it.
I'm trying to figure out what to roll.
Just click on the harpoon launcher in the Tormentor.
Yep. In the action section.
That's the reload.
You're looking at bonus actions. It's under actions.
There we go.
Okay. Keep roll 5 more. And let me know what you rolled.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so all 6 will hit. You can roll damage if you want, but it's irrelevant. So you hit a button, and in this spot, you have this thing over your eye, and it shows like a lock on to where 6 imps are, and you pull the trigger, and it just shoots harpoons from the side as if they're magical missiles, and just skewer imps into the ground as they like reach up and try and pull the spear out of their chest with their dying breath before they just lay there lifeless.
Oh, look, we have imp kebabs.
And then if you want, you can use your bonus action to reload the harpoon launchers. There you go. So upon this, I need all of the drivers to give me a dexterity saving throws.
I get a +5 though,
That's fine.
And
or whatever my. I think it's +5. Yeah.
I'm going to use Dante's reaction for the juke.
and
Ooh.
Did not need it.
I forgot about the juke. I gotta remember that.
All right, so what'd you roll?
I rolled a 12.
Okay.
I rolled a 5.
I rolled a 7. So, Brock, you met the DC, so your vehicle will take half. So, while you guys are driving, you see a few stray bottles actually able to hit near the vehicles and explode, and the drivers weren't quick enough to react, except for Brock to slide just a bit out of the way to avoid some serious damage. Your vehicles will take, Brock, you will take half, 24 damage. So Brock, yours will take 12.
Since that's below the damage threshold, I take 0, right?
No, these are siege things, so they will count to ignore the
Okay.
threshold.
Because in the rolls it says only weapon stuff. does
Right,
that.
right. Well, siege stuff still would technically apply.
Okay.
Okay.
And then Dante will just drive off even more.
How much damage did we take?
24.
24.
I got
okay.
it, Brett.
Okay, cool. Whoops.
All right. So the devil bite or the devil's ride is done.
People still there?
Yes.
So what vehicle is going to do next?
I guess to keep in turn order, we would go next.
If you want, sure, go for it.
Yeah, go ahead, Michael.
go ahead and blast again.
Yes, sir.
Zip.
What'd you roll?
21.
Okay. On the ARD beam.
Yep.
Roll the damage and tell me the damage.
78.
So you just hit the button again and another one just gets hit, and more are freaking out because they don't know what this thing is. And one goes, "Was that a disintegrate?" And they look terrified.
Recharge 1. Bonus action recharge. Nope, not recharged.
Okay.
Just
And I will obviously keep going as fast as I can, and I will
Okay.
dash.
All right, next vehicle.
Yeah, we're still dashing to keep up.
Yep.
that only affects the driver. Everyone else still has
Yeah.
their actions individually.
Just roll damage. Yep. So you lay down into the Gatling gun more, and you just see more imps not able to get out of the way, as if they were cannon fodder, and just fall to the ground as quicker than they appeared.
Very nice.
And I take the harpoon.
Give me your 6 attacks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 imp lives.
What'd you roll?
An 8, 23, 23, 16, 19, 14.
Okay. So yeah, obviously in that one will miss, but the others will all hit, and that you will see more get skewered, and you see one as if it was like leading the charge. Look back at the others, see all of their allies just scattered through the sands, and you see them all scree and start flying it and disperse away from you as the sand appears to now at this point smooth out up ahead for you to reserve and go back to your normal driving speeds.
Take my bonus action to reload.
Okay.
I guess while we have time, I guess Michael will just keep trying to recharge it until we get back into combat again.
Which, depending on how long, that's a moot point.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very moot point.
That is a moot point.
But when you guys did make kills, you did see, like, when they died, you saw what looked like the souls leave their body and fly into the engines of your vehicles.
Fast.
And at this point, the sky, as before, where it looked like it had yellow eyes glaring down upon you, you see its eyes fixate to the west. And you hear the sound of drums coming over the distance.
Drums in the deep.
And you even hear a faint, eerie sound you've never heard before. And over the distance of the sand, you'll be coming down on this side. You see, coming from over here, thank you, you see more vehicles come, and you even see this massive one, where you see what looks like various demonoids, like one with four crab-like arms, just holding off to the side, giving a battle cry. And you see like what looks like a hellacious-looking goblin attached with what looks like rope, jumping around, playing what looks like a lute as fire shoots from his feet as he jumps around.
Someone
Good.
woke up and decided to be extra today.
I mean, why wouldn't you choose to be extra?
Fair point.
And you see that this massive machine lead the charge. And you even see beside it, driving down, roaring to the beat, a massive Baylor with his sword in hand, riding a giant motorcycle.
Of course, there's the show off.
And at this point, there will be the initiative.
At this point, the Brock does the thing.
Yes. The thing.
He flies out and smacks everyone, and then gently glides back in.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's see if I can do this right today. Why does my name never come up?
Oh, wait. We're only needing the vehicles.
Yep. It did not save my sheet. Oh, I'll just add it because I already have it pulled up.
So
Okay.
I have a thing, Jake,
What?
because of the way you worded this. I get to add my proficiency modifier to ability checks. Initiative is ability check.
Correct.
Why is there music?
Stop. You know better.
We can't have music during the recordings. You know that.
Play it for yourself there, Dragon Force boy.
Curse you, YouTube, and your content ID system.
I gotta put this down for that. So there's that. I'm just gonna do it like this because I have this thing pulled up. Okay, so the Baylor on the bike goes first. I'm gonna put him in the corner for now, and he will drive, and he will use his bonus action to dash to get near the bike or to get near the scavenger and attempt to make an attack with his sword. So it will have the threshold if it hits.
Okay.
So he will get 2 attacks with the longsword. Well, bam. Does a 20 hit it?
20 just hits.
Okay. So 22, 15.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so subtract whatever the threshold is off of it.
Okay.
And then a 24 for a 32, and then subtract the threshold off of it.
Okay.
And that will be his turn. And then Dante will move 120 feet on his bike. So he'll go like right there. And you guys can move through the vehicle spots without a problem. That's fine. It'll just be like difficult terrain as normal. All right, and that will be his turn. The Tormentor.
Okay. I'm gonna move us here. And here. Right. And if you guys want to attack, roll attacks.
Yeah. Ew.
What are you doing with the like? Are you targeting him? What are you targeting him?
The one that's further away.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and roll, and then just click the attack part. So you aim at the big one, and you fire, but the bolts go only 60 feet before they go into the ground.
Oh shit, that's right. It does say 60 foot.
Kitty.
Do I have anyone closer?
No, you cannot move.
That's a.
The control.
We are a unit.
Well, yeah, I was just saying how far away, enemies were.
Yeah. I think this guy here is the only one in range currently.
Okay.
Because the weapon you're using has a 120-foot range, and the one that Mara's using has a 60-foot range.
So I aim all 6 harpoons at this poor little guy.
Okay.
And
Roll your 6 attacks. Let me know.
ew.
Why she's like that?
So 22, 25, 23, 14, 27, 10.
Is the 27 a nat 20?
Indeed.
Big green.
Hey, roll the damage for all of them, and then except for the 14 and the 10 miss. So you get 4 hits.
Okay.
And then let me know what all the damage is.
Make sure you roll 1 specifically on the crit one so it auto crits it.
You can just click where the word that says attack. There you go.
That didn't work. Oh, wait, damage 53 plus
That-
32.
Yeah, that's the crit. Then you want 3 or 4.
3.
3 more.
3, but don't click on the crit.
How do I do this again?
Any of them. Click on the name of any of them. You don't have to type anything. Just click on the action station.
There you go.
Okay.
2 more?
Yep.
So
Excellent.
you all begin this combat, and you see this Baylor drive up and try to assert his dominance, and you see all of these harpoons just fly into the bike in a matter of sheer moments, as if lightning speed. And the Baylor looks down at the bike in real confusion, realizes the mistake he made as the bike explodes.
Does he explode with it?
He will be taking some serious damage.
The Looney Tune rules.
Okay.
Uh,
And he will be going back 30 feet. So, like, right here. And he is prone.
nice.
And then I use my bonus action to reload.
Okay. You see the goblin just slide on his knees in the air as he plays the lute. And you hear battle cries as it moves closer to you.
All right, Mad Max.
Hey, you leave me alone. I don't know what you're talking about. Totally unique. Totally unique idea. Right there. Yep, right there. Go. So it'll go here, and it gets an ability. You see where the goblin is. He jumps up as you see a giant wrecking ball just shoot straight out at the Tormentor.
Ooh.
Ooh, I rolled a nat 20.
Damn, it got range.
Mm-hmm.
That's very impressive range.
So you will take 92 damage as it hits square into the side of the Tormentor.
Mm.
And I need the Tormentor to give me a strength saving throw.
That's 12.
Give me a second here. I'm double checking it. That will succeed. So you do not, so it crashes in, and you feel the Tormentor begin to tilt, but you quickly readjust your weight to make it to where it does not fall over, and you even like maneuver with the wheels to help aid the weight to be realigned to one side as you kathunk back into the ground.
Mm.
I also don't know why it did put you above there, but go ahead, Scavenger.
I guess we'll go. Vercon,
Yeah.
vehicle or Baylor?
Oh no, I'm gonna range the Baylor.
All right, then I'm gonna actually stay where I'm actually gonna move back, just so you're within range of the Baylor. So let me just. I guess I have to move forward one.
It's
Right.
120 feet.
Oh, is it? I thought it was 100.
Nope.
Okay, so we could just chill. We're chilling.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm actually gonna hold the action for it to stand up.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. What are you holding?
I'm holding the yard.
The Ard. Okay. And Brock, you're choosing not to move.
I will hold an action to move. And once he stands up, if the beam doesn't kill him, I will try to stay like outside of 100 feet of the Baylor.
Okay. So he will immediately stand up as he pulls out and ignites his flaming whip.
And kaboosh of an 18.
Unfortunately, you shoot, but he's able to quickly duck under as it hits into the ground behind him for a massive explosion.
And sadly, no recharge.
So that'll trigger Brock's reaction.
Yep, I'm just trying to move to stay outside of the Baylor's range.
Okay. So he has a 40-foot movement, so we're going to go over here because he is pissed. And he is going to attempt, let me double check the range. Baylor's whip range is not it. But he will teleport.
Fuck this shit. Get over here.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Okay. Dante looks and contemplates ideas. And he has an idea as he's brewing it, and he has his sword drawn. And he's going to move up and then drive over here and make an attack with his sword. He will not, and he will rage. And reckless. Yay, 27. Cool hit. And then finally the last one. Oh. I gotta take the Great Weapon Master off. There we go. 15 will miss. But he did do some good damage. And then that will be his turn. Tormentor.
Okay. Let me read this one more time. Okay. It doesn't say I can't do that. Let me check the rule handout one more time.
What are you trying to do?
I would like to. Oh, here it is. It is on here as a bonus action. Okay, yeah, I will use my bonus action to disengage
Okay.
and move back. Let's see. I'll move back over here, actually.
Okay.
Yep. It's on you guys now.
I
You
can't
forgot
hear
Open fire.
You forgot a fun fact of your own vehicle.
Well, yes, I realize like the one of them has no. They're both still in range.
Nope.
No.
Not what I'm talking about. I
What?
will post.
Oh yeah, I did forget about that. But I think the Baylor is going to make a DC 12. I think the Baylor auto passes a DC 12.
Okay. So what's the rest of you do?
Try to hit it.
Go for it. I gotta make the DC. Yeah, just roll the thing.
Yeah. I have to wait for it to pop up before I can click the attack. Oh, fuck's sake. There we go.
Okay, he passed. So he will take half of that. But that would be doubled, so he'll take full damage of the piercing. Cool.
My turn.
Yep, go for it.
Okay. What? Oh, they're all hitting him.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ew.
What'd you roll?
3 hit.
Well,
I got a 9, an 8, a 17, a 13, a 21, and an 8.
Okay, so the 21 is the only one that hits.
yeah,
Ouch.
You hit the bike
Yeah.
before, which had a lower.
yeah. But you did good damage.
57.
Doubled.
Mm-hmm.
Fricker.
That would be 114.
That is correct.
Okay.
And he easily passes his strength.
And then bonus action reload.
Okay. All right, Scavenger.
All right, Jake. I actually have a question.
I have an answer.
How does it take movement to get off or on a station?
Off and on a station, no, but to get in and out of the vehicle, same as mounted combat.
So basically, what you're saying is there's nothing stopping me and Vercon from switching stations.
If you wanted to, correct.
Okay. So what what we do Michael,
We're
is
not gonna let you roll the d6s back to back. Nice try.
you said it was fine.
No, start of the turn that you roll the d6 if you're in the station.
Okay.
Same as anything else that has a d6 ability.
Well, yeah, but this one specifically has a bonus action recharge. I could jump on, use my bonus action, and jump off.
Stop it. Stop it.
That's the way normal stuff works. If you can
Stop
use
it.
a bonus action.
Sure, Brock, go for it and see what happens.
Either way, there's the regular and there's my. Wow! It doesn't want it to work. So
Hmm. And how far did he move? He moved 40 and then he teleported like 80.
which the sad part is, the only thing left we have is a melee within frickin' 15 feet.
All right.
You
What
could pick something up in the ground and throw it at him.
Why would I do that when I could be an ass?
I'm just saying.
is okay. How, can they move up surfaces? Like, could I move up a cliff, or like, is it just like flat surfaces only?
Flat surfaces only, unless like you're trying to go at like an elevated thing, like a car, like a hill,
Mhm.
and it would be like difficult.
Okay, then I will dash and go up. Like, I'm trying to get 200 feet and get around this vehicle. I'm gonna go up here.
Okay. Give me a land vehicle check when you for that.
Oh, because I had to go around the lava.
Mhm.
Yeah. I have to go to my sheet now, which means that I have to open up my sheet.
Oh no, you poor baby.
Rude.
Yes, he has to open up the sheet that's faster than anything out here.
Yeah. Dexterity?
Yes.
Okay. So like a 24.
So you've never driven this thing before, but it feels like riding a bike as you go around and you keep the vehicle on the wheels just right to maneuver to not fall into the lava.
I've ridden a lot of bikes in my feudal Japan.
Apparently.
That's all I got
Okay.
because that's a dash for me.
Okay. So let me roll the d6 for this thing. Okay, nothing. So it is going to move 100 feet. One, two, three, four, five. And then I need you two to give me dexterity saving throws for your vehicles.
Okay.
Not you.
Oh.
And I will use the juke reaction.
Mm,
Needed that one.
Right.
It likes your 7s.
I know. I'm not proficient in this either.
all right. So I got a
Uh,
13.
I'm gonna just flash of genius because no.
All right.
Thank you.
So as you see this, you see that this thing has a metal mouth, and it's been chomping everything that is like going underneath the vehicle, and it's angled up just enough, and it opens its mouth and it just spews metal shards of debris all at the vehicles. So you will take half damage, and that is going to be half of 27 piercing damage.
13.
Yep.
And you see the goblin just shred into it. And you see the Baylor looks like some of the wounds begins to heal. And you see a couple of the demons hop off as well, wanting to charge at you. And that will be their turn. Baylor's going to do some fire damage. 3d6. For 12 to Dante. And he is going to do some attacks onto the bike of Dante. Let's see if he can do it. So, boom, boom. And he misses with both attacks. Dante is going to attempt to attack recklessly, of course. Nope. Hey, that's a good hit. For that much damage. And then it's the Tormentor's turn.
Okay. Hmm.
Make thing go boom.
Hmm. Let's see. What is the movement speed on this thing? 100 feet. Okay. So I'll measure this. Hmm. Hmm. Probably don't want that. Okay. So this is lava back here, right?
One would assume.
Yeah. I mean, yes, but what I mean is it's not cosmetic. It's an actual feature of the terrain. Is it considered difficult terrain, or is it just like if you go into it, your vehicle melts?
Well, you're immune to the fire damage, but you will sink into the lava.
Okay.
So once you're fully submerged, RIP, I guess.
I mean, you can get out. It won't be easy, but you can. You'll have to drive for who knows how long to find a way up. Find some lava tubes.
Okay. In that case, okay. I am going to move. I hope I don't regret this. I'm going to move down. No, actually, yeah, I'm going to move a little bit this way, I think. 80 feet. Yeah. And move down that way. Yep. Measure it. One more time. Yeah, right there.
Bum, 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 bum.
There is there a wall over here, or is it just like the boundary of the map?
Just the boundary of the map.
Okay. Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'll move this way. So you guys could do your thing.
Yep.
Where? Always declare whom.
Yep. Where are you shooting it?
I'm shooting at the Baylor still.
Okay. Okay, so he has to make a DC Dex 13 save. Let's see if he can do that. Ah. No, he did not.
It's so
Okay.
40.
So
1 30.
34. So you just wail into him, and this Baylor lets out a massive battle cry of intimidation roar upon you. And he does not get pushed back 30 feet.
Depending on how she aimed that cone, this guy might have been hit. Do we have like a cone thing that we can put on the map to measure that?
There is
future reference.
there is no way you would have hit him. It is a 60-foot cone.
It's a 60-foot cone, and then like. Okay, so yeah, no, she wouldn't have. But it would be nice to have a reference to tell us where the cone is.
Don't we have cones?
Just saying.
We
Don't-
technically, not in this game, but I technically have cones.
Can you provide them? Por favor?
Yeah, but it'd be hard to do in the middle of the game.
That's fair. We'll do it on break then. All right. So now what?
Kitty, that's you.
And I used all of my good rolls.
Okay, and I'm assuming they're all at the Baylor.
No. The first 3 on this one, last 3 on this one.
Okay. Go ahead and let me know what you rolled.
So this one got a 16, 16, 17.
Okay, all three will miss the Baylor.
The last 3 was 15, 10, and 25.
25 will hit.
Okay. For a 51 piercing.
Is it
He's-
51 piercing?
He's outside of a vehicle, so he takes double damage. So it's actually 102.
What he said.
Nice
So
shot.
you fire, and the Baylor's used to the speed of these as he quickly uses his sword and whip to gesture and parry the spears to avoid him. This one is not so keen to the combat yet, as it dodges the first 2 looks and goes, aha, and then just gets shot square in the face by the spear.
Shish kebabbed.
And it like pulls the spear out of the side of its face and throws it on the ground and lets out a massive roar.
Dumbass.
All right, scavenger boy.
All right. First off, the recharge potentials, then the bonus. No. Okay. So, me personally gonna. Well, I should say, drive close to that one on the ground.
Yeah, I know. I know what we're doing.
And then going to go Badoo.
All right,
With
so you maneuver and swing into the claw, and it clashes into the skin, and you click the button, it clashes onto him.
and he's running him over too.
Yeah.
Is
I'll
it
run him.
large or
Yeah.
small?
He is. Yeah.
He is
He
large.
is
All right,
large.
so DC 12 deck save. Okay, let's see. Oops.
But he has disadvantage because he's restrained.
So he will take the 3d10 damage. Go ahead and roll it.
Oh, it's a 3d10? Okay, my bad. I rolled 3d6.
You can re-roll the 3d10 if you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
So 12. Okay.
But it does double because he's not a vehicle, so it does 24.
That specifically says creature, and the stuff says
The
it should
actions.
say the actions. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna just drive past him, and he'll be hanging in our hut 15 feet away from the vehicle.
Okay. So move, and I'll make sure. Yeah, because it's in 20 increments. So where do you want him? Like right here, right here.
I can go another 100 feet with a dash, so give me pull him in close to me.
He's like trying so hard while you got him lashed by the shoulders to use his forearms, and like even the claws just try and grab into the sand to find something sturdy to grab on, but he's just being dragged like a child to bed.
And since he's a large creature, he can't even reach us while he's dangling from the claw either.
Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Let me see if this gets his recharge. No, it does not. So it is going to realize the threat because there's nothing that you can do. So it is going to go 100 feet this way. And then it will use its bonus action to dash and get around right next to you. And it is going to attempt to ram into you.
Ooh.
Give me a strength check with the vehicle.
Okay. Oof. 8.
Now I rolled an 8 as well. So it rams into you, but it didn't have enough force into the ram to really do anything. So it kind of just bumped into you like a bumper car.
Okay.
That's it. Let's see. Roll 3d6 fire damage. So 9. Nice. Okay. And then it is. How far is it from you? It's just going to walk over here. And now it's going to attack you. So it's going to attack the Tormentor twice. So, wabam for 18.
Okay. The AC on this thing is open sheet. There we go. That's a
21
miss.
Missed.
Yeah.
Okay. And that one.
Missed.
Yep.
Cool. He's really mad. Dante's going to attempt to attack it while it's standing there. Recklessly, of course. Wabam. Wabam. Hate this game. Go ahead.
Okay.
Over.
Oh, I forgot to move him. I'll move him after this.
Yeah. Yeah, so because you guys have ranged weapons, as long as we're right next to this guy, you will have disadvantage to hit him. So I would really like to fix that.
One has a ranged weapon, the other is a DC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right, the cone. Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, I am going to move there.
Show me the arrow again.
So from the center, it's going to go here. That's going to be the new center of the token.
You cannot.
Oh, I can't? Why?
because this is a huge creature.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Well, in that case, um, I will move over here.
Okay. Go ahead and attempt to move.
Okay. Um. Oh. Hang on a second. I will. Yeah. I will use my. What is it? Is it a bonus action? Hang on. Yeah, the bonus action to disengage, um, and go over that way.
Okay.
Okay. So, yep. And okay. Quick question: is there? I can see out of this thing, so I assume there's like a windshield or something.
Yeah.
Is there like a window?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a way to open the window?
No.
Okay. Just wondering. Hmm. Um. Can I cast spells from inside the vehicle?
Yeah.
Okay.
So long as the spell does not need a line, because otherwise it's going through the vehicle.
However, you already used your action.
I use my bonus action to disengage.
And your movement is an action because you're
Oh, it
steering
is?
the vehicle.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. So, what are you guys going to do now that we've repositioned?
Continue firing at the Baylor.
Go for it.
I want it to go away. Oh, for crying out loud.
So, we'll see if what happens. Let's see what happens.
Just remember that your 3 and 2 don't matter.
You're right.
Then why are they even on the thing as a roll?
It wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me do a ability thing where you can just click it on an NPC sheet for like
Okay.
Yeah, he explained this at the
So
start.
so like that, for example, it won't let me. If I made it like that, I can't just do
damage.
20d6. Yeah.
Okay.
So you riddle this thing with the bolts, and it roars as you see its body begin to emit with flames as it just explodes into this miniature mushroom cloud, and you see in the cloud a giant skull as the soul flies into the tormentor.
Okay.
Someone's got to make a save. Hold on.
Oh.
Oops.
He's taking 70 20d6 damage.
Okay. You said within 30 feet, right? That's what it says?
What are you talking about?
It says
Within 30 feet.
when it dies, each creature within 30 feet must make a dex save. Does that include us?
Were you within 30 feet of it?
Well, you deleted the token, so now I don't know. Okay.
However, they weren't.
Correct, but if you look, all vehicles are immune to fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Though, that does beg the question. If I would have killed it with the yard, there's no real explosion from a body that doesn't exist.
Exactly.
It just went.
My character sheet.
Okay. So, anything else that I need to be aware of? I think that's everyone. No, it's not.
No,
No.
Kitty didn't do her thing.
Do my thing.
Although there might not be anything in range for you to hit. Well, you can hit that vehicle.
With that, I still has a bow and arrow.
Wait, you're the one. You have like 120 feet range, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So you can't hit that thing, but I think you can hit this vehicle here.
Okay. I take my 6 thingies and hit that.
Sure. Roll your attack.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let me know what you rolled.
15, 17, nat 20, 16, 18, 13.
The nat 20 is the only one that hit.
Of course it is. Motherfucker. 98 plus 104.
What? No, it's not double damage.
Oh,
No,
no.
it's they're in a vehicle, so the damage isn't doubled.
So then it's 52 plus 49, which is
101, baby.
Dalmatians.
All right, Brock.
How's
And
the
Michael.
laser beam going, Vercon?
That's probably gonna decide what we do, huh? Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Are we doing a Yui?
We are doing a Yui. Here we go, baby. Woo! Okay, so we can come
We
here
could
with one
just
move.
get in range if you
Yeah.
dash.
Uh-huh. I'll use my action to dash.
Oh my god, okay.
Side note, in order to get here, I'm going to drive over the guy that we're carrying.
So you're gonna back it up?
Yeah, we're going to back it up over this guy. So he gets run over, and I'm literally just backing up back over him.
Oh my god, a nat 3. Roll this damage.
Alrighty.
And he's like trying to like pull it, and he sees that you just back up over him.
It just stopped. It's like, what's it doing? Red lights turned on.
He even like
Oh,
puts his
no.
hands up to try and stop it, but he's not strong enough as it just.
So how much is it to get out of the vehicle?
It would be half your movement, or whatever the thing for mounted combat is.
Okay. So okay, you go ahead first, Michael, then I
Beep,
got
beep, beep.
stuff.
I'm obviously going after the machine.
The ARD beam. What'd you roll?
26
That hit.
for 103.
Who are you aiming at again?
I'm aiming at the machinery.
Yep.
The little
That's
wimp that could be run over like this poor sap has been.
over and over again.
So you all see this beam just pelt right into it, and the goblin was shredding the loot. He was a part of the pot that got hit, and you just see the loot go flying in the air as a fine pile of ash connected to rope happens.
Oh yeah, and the thing I was going to do is I'm going to action surge, hop out of the vehicle really quick, attack this guy 3 times, and then hop back in the vehicle.
Which one?
The guy that we're carrying.
The guy getting dragged.
Yeah.
And then I can bonus action see if I get it back. I do not.
Okay.
All right, roll your attacks, bro.
Yep. I will obviously bonus action to activate my katana. And I get elven accuracy now, so a natural 20 to hit him.
Okay.
A 28 to hit him,
Okay.
and a 25 to hit him.
All right, add up your damage for me.
Okay. Okay, so 33 for the first one. So 56 for the first 2 attacks together. So 79.
Okay. This guy is just having the worst time of his life, and he's like trying to pull it. He looks over after getting ran over and dragged again, sees you standing there, opens his mouth. You just sing, 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 and then just walk away before he can say a word. It's like blood just comes out of these wounds, and he's like, mentally, if you could speak infernal, I give up.
All he sees is the hatch open up, a little guy come out, hit him 3 times, then go back in. The hatch closes again.
Anything else?
That's everything. That's all I got.
Let's see if okay, it does not. So it is going to attempt to ram you again. Give me a brain strength check.
21.
Let's see what happens. So it pushes into you, but you knew it was coming this time, and you actually drive a little bit ahead, and you meet it head on and stop it in its tracks. And you see this like demon like yelling and slamming his hands into the steering wheel.
Hello, Road Rage. How are you?
Quite fine. How about you?
This thing
Better than that poor bloke.
This one is going to dash to attempt to aid his brother in arms. Dante's just going to drive up and attempt to smack it with reckless intent. Dante yells and like into the thing. Vercon, I fought these before. They're bitches.
Look behind us.
Oh yeah, the slashing alone in the rage killed it. So it runs up. Dante drives up, stops the bike, pulls like grabs the sword with both hands, just hacks into it, and it just looks surprised, and then just the final hack cuts the head off. And you see its soul go into the bike. Tormentor.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage and then scoot over this way, away from the lava that I don't want to get pushed into.
Vroom vroom.
So, right there. There we go. Oh, and actually, just a little bit further than I really wanted to be. So it's actually going to be like right here. So that way, yeah. There we go. Yep, right there. You guys have 2 targets to choose from now.
Don't worry about him. He's given up.
Doesn't mean I don't want to have fun.
Who were you shooting the cone at?
Right here. Over here. If it'll... There it goes.
Okay.
I think that's the only one she can hit.
Yeah.
Alright, so it will take the full piercing damage. Okay, so you spew the ballista into the side of it, and you see some smoke beginning to emit.
Turn.
Yep.
Okay. I shoot one at him.
Okay.
So the first one will be at him.
Okay. Tell me all of them because they're going to shoot at 6. Gotcha. So the rest of him?
Yeah.
Alright, roll your first attack. It will have advantage. Okay.
Which you did not need.
Nice.
27?
I don't think you need the damage.
I'm very curious. So yep. So roll the rest of. Okay.
56? Oh no.
No, it's
It's
doubled.
doubled.
So would that be 56 plus
112.
32?
That'd be
Let's see.
112 plus 64.
176.
So he go boob.
Okay. Do the rest of your attacks.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What'd you
So
roll?
the only one that hits is 26.
Okay. Roll the damage.
49.
So you shoot 5 into this, and it doesn't look like most of them, except one, land into a spot to penetrate the armor. However, you look as you target one specifically at the one that feels like it's given up, and you shoot a one. And Brock, you see this spear just loop and turn into a curve, like from the movie Wanted. And it looks at the spear and it just hangs its head in defeat as the spear goes through its head and explodes upon impact. And explodes the part where the grappling claw was as the body falls lifeless to the ground.
They finally killed something.
Good job.
Alright, Scavenger's turn.
Okay, well, let's see
We know
here.
what Vercon's doing.
What?
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Vercon's doing.
Hey, we can do it from here, baby.
Yep. Boop. 26
That hit.
for 94 force.
Can you paint me a picture on how the ARD beam will destroy the demon grinder?
So, considering he's quite happy with having destroyed the annoying person on the bow, he's going to shoot right at the front of it. Because at this point, I'm assuming it's pretty much facing us.
Correct.
Have it go right through the grinder before causing the internal explosion.
So that happens, and it's like a second as you guys see the one that was driving. His eyes widen with fear as it looks like he really wants to start praying. Realizes he is a devil and that will not work. As he just as this explosion from the inside occurs, and it's massive. And it just kabooms and destroys, and parts are set flying everywhere as a mix of ash and it looks like some coins even fall into the debris as the machine is completely destroyed.
As
Fine.
he's probably still out with the hatch still open. Oh wait, collect those coins. I want to look at them.
All right. How far away is it? Oh, it's one move away. I will go over collect the coins.
Okay, so when you get to the debris, you see the like 4 coins, and the coins are golden, and they have what looks like embedded into the middle a skull. But it's not like part of the gold coin itself. It looks like an actual miniature skull. And inside the skull, you see blue flaming eyes, as if it feels like a spirit is residing within the skull.
I will bring them back for Vercon to inspect.
You will have 5 of these coins.
All right. You're gonna add them to your sheet, right, Vercon?
Okay.
Cool. Our machine is a little beat up, though.
We could spend some time tinkering and doing a quick repairs.
Mhm.
I do personally already know what these are. So...
Yeah. Because we've already read the rules, right?
Oh no, I knew before.
Yeah, well, they're also in Descent into Avernus.
Oh yeah, and
I guess since I'm driving, I should hold on to the soul coin since it's my bonus action to put it in. But I don't know if it's really a combat thing to use, right? Because it just adds fuel.
yeah, it would just add fuel. So if we don't need it, there'd be no point in using it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do we want to spend some time to repair, or do we want to just try to push on with this stuff?
Well, we could push on, but it looks the machine that we're riding in is a little bit beat up from the Baylor.
We're all beat
Well,
up.
Yeah.
okay then. Collect all of the materials lying around and let's work on fixing stuff.
Now,
Sounds good.
Michael,
Yes.
you can collect the plating. And it's not regular plating, it is hell plating. We will make hell armor if you desire. It will take time, but you have an idea cocking or like brewing in your head of taking some of the armor from the destroyed machines and crafting armor for people to wear.
Yeah, because let's face it ain't gonna beat mine. Unless I want to just pretty much say screw being armor artificer effectively.
Well,
I'm sorry.
you could potentially make Hellfire armor and then turn it into your armor thing.
Yes,
Correct.
but the problem is deciding how enchantments work with adding
Mhm.
on to that when it's an already magic and being split by armor. That was something
Mhm.
we never really bothered to get into because it's never
The-
explained and convoluted.
The way I look at it, you can buy a +1 leather armor and still swap out the gloves to get like gauntlets of ogre power. So even though the armor states it comes with like gloves and you can like change the helmets and stuff. So the way I view it, unless they actually give like a different errata, it's like the chess piece.
Okay, so effectively just one part of the armor is the armor's magic, and then the rest is whatever.
Right, just based on the fact that like the armor, like in the armor description and the DMG and stuff, it says like it comes with this stuff, but you can change out pieces and still get the benefits of the other magical art, like gauntlets and the boots and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
that's the only way I can honestly try and justify it with the way things work.
Yeah, because that was just my biggest issue with them is not you, but they never said how it would work.
Right, no, I agree with that statement. And that's like the only way I can find a logical way of justifying being able to wear these things and still get the benefits of the other stuff.
All right. Sounds good to me. Thank you for the clarification so that we can deal with that now since we never messed with it before. Kind of stopped me from wanting to do anything with the armor before.
But now you can do a lot with the armor.
Yes, now I can be an asshole with the armor.
So
Oh
you're
wait,
gonna take.
there I am.
So you're gonna take a short rest.
Mm.
So upon taking this short rest, you realize each one has a special compartment in the helm specifically, where if you open it, it looks like there's some tools that are specifically meant for repairing the engine and the exteriors and stuff like that. So you can go ahead and take your short rest, replenish your hit die, do whatever you need to do, and then follow the repairs that are in the handout for your sheets. I'm just going to put his token down real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
1/4 of the max HP. Okay. So, hey, Joe, how much damage did we take in total?
We are down to 174 hit points on the vehicle.
Okay, 174. More than I expected.
We'd get 72 hit points back on a short rest.
And Brock, I assume I can trust
Yep.
you to handle
Yeah, I
since
gotcha.
you've been the one handling the vehicle itself while I've been just going pew pew at everything.
Hey, the pew pew is very important.
It is very effective too.
Hey, without the pew pew, things would still be alive. Or dangling in the back.
I'm not
To
sorry.
be fair, if he lived, I was literally just gonna turn around and run him over again.
You would have. I was sitting there thinking he's probably gonna just run him over again as soon as I fire. If
You're
he's
like
alive.
you're like the people that in Grand Theft Auto where they can't kill you, so they're just gonna keep backing up over you just to make your life miserable.
See, what you guys should have done is if both were still alive, you roll forward a little bit, and then you roll backwards. Then you keep rolling until you've hit all your movement speed.
We didn't actually even have to roll forward because we can actually hit him with the beam from here. So like he would have just shot his beam, and then I would immediately just went back in reverse and started going this way again.
Just
No,
remember
we have
that
the
the
little-
damage only applies once per turn.
Yeah.
That's rude.
That's
It's
why I
to
was only
stop
going
that
over him once.
very
Yeah,
specific tactic.
yeah. Because otherwise, if it wasn't once per turn, I would have just been like, all right, run over him. Let's turn around, run over him again.
And turn around and run over him again.
No. What
What?
happens
So
if you could have swung the claw forward? Could you have hit him
I would.
twice?
I was considering, and because I didn't think about this until after we moved away, is if we would have kept him in front of us, I was wondering if Jake would have gave us special damage if we would have just rammed him between us and this big rock.
I would have.
Yeah, but I had already
So
moved away. I had already moved away by the time I had thought about it. So
the demon grinder had a special thing where if it would have won the ram, it would have pushed you flying off the cliff into the lava.
Yeah, I figured.
And then I would have just watched as the three of you would have tried to squirm to get out of lava.
Yeah, what I was gonna try to do was my original plan was to make a little bit of space between our vehicle and their vehicle, and then when they charged in, we would wheel around and push them into the space, and then we would ram them into the lava. But they ended up not doing that. So.
We are horrible people.
You're fighting demons and devils.
which means
We're
we're
not
good
horrible
people.
people. We're great people.
Yeah.
Mm.
The paladin of the party should be happy.
The paladin of the party should be ecstatic right now. Fuck these guys. Because here's the thing. One, fuck them. They're demons and devils. Two, if they were corrupted souls, well, now they gotta die and go back through the cycle of rebirth. Eventually.
The paladin gives no shit either way.
Damn, she got us good.
Sounds like the paladin's problems.
The
Vrokon
paladin
is having a
evil,
field day.
remember?
No, because that's not something my character knows.
That's true.
But you're lawful evil, which means, from your perspective, they had it coming.
They did.
Damn.
They
But
tried and they
as-
died.
as for Vrokon himself, he's having a field day.
Yes, sir.
Is
So-
it because of the ARD beam?
He's collecting foreign materials from another plane and also turning people into fine dust.
Jake,
That's
how
great party.
big is this enemy vehicle?
Gargantuan.
Okay. How big was the Baylor's bike?
Huge.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so upon the short rest and everything, you see that the vehicles have been either repaired to the fullest or have been repaired, somewhat.
Enough to move for now.
Correct. And you drive off again towards the beaming light in the distance as you feel the sound of clashing pans of a kitchen echo through
Actually,
the
that
sky.
was Scotch tape. But anyway,
You're not helping.
Helping the case. Just let him go with it, okay?
So, upon driving, some of your fuel is beginning to have been depleted, as it's been about 3 or 4 hours, and you guys have been looking, and it looks like hell itself is going into a nighttime cycle.
Oh, this isn't good.
And upon doing the switch of the typical bright reddish orange is now like a dark bluish purple, where it's if you don't have dark vision, it's a bit hard to see. What do you do?
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
I turn on our headlights.
Okay, you turn on your headlights.
Wait, okay, cool. I just made that up. Those weren't on the sheet, but they are now.
So you want to turn on headlights, okay?
Because it's nighttime.
Okay. I'm just making sure I understand what everyone wants to do. Remember, you guys can talk to each other while driving.
Hey, Captain, you gonna turn on some lights? Or are we just gonna follow
there we
behind?
go. Yes, I also turn on the headlights once I realize, they have lamps on here.
That would have been the moment of like, wait, these things produce light? Click. They produce light!
Okay, so all of you turn the lights on and keep driving. Give me wisdom saving throws, everyone.
It. From character sheet.
Yes, and if you have advantage against charm, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Mm.
No.
Nice.
Bum, 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 bum,
And let me know what you roll.
bum.
I rolled a 23.
Okay.
Oof.
That's
Gross.
not
No
charm.
saving me. I roll a 3.
Nope.
Mm.
No.
All right, because we haven't gotten back to.
Hell yeah.
I don't
Oh,
have charm.
hold on.
Mara, what's your aura bonus again?
1 second here. Need to make sure on something.
It's like a +3, right? Mara?
I had
That
put
was
in the
the
chat BRB.
Oh. Well, okay. Yeah. I guess you hadn't gotten back yet.
Okay, I was thinking of other stuffs other people have.
Let me make sure I don't have any abilities that affect my wisdom saves.
I don't think I do.
Um,
I rolled a 9, so whenever you guys know what you're doing, let me know what you rolled.
yeah. Just a second.
Crap.
Okay, no, that only affects ability checks. I keep forgetting this. Okay. Wisdom save. With advantage. Oof. So 6 plus whatever her aura is, if it
You have
matters.
an 11.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So,
16.
16. Okay. Brock
23.
and Michael.
I rolled a 3.
All right. So, Mara and Ryoma passed. You are not charmed. The rest of you, as you're driving into the night, you feel this sense of overwhelming dread and guilt of all of your sins. Even if you felt like you've atoned for them, your sins wash over your body. And you see the bike that was riding ahead of you with purpose slowly come to a dead halt. As if you are the ones driving, you will not be driving, as you are now incapacitated. As you are reliving your memories. And if you're not, driving, then clearly you can still drive. But you're reliving your memories, and you feel, while you're doing this, of all your failures and your sins that you know of, you feel like a spot in the west is calling to your name for judgment. And you feel inclined and obligated to go there. And let me rephrase and make sure if you're driving, you're going to go there.
Okay.
Well, Verkon's not driving.
Yeah.
So you will want to go there of your own accord somehow.
Well, Graves is driving, and as soon as I see Graves start turning off towards a different direction, I'll go ahead and radio over. Graves, where are you going?
Okay. Let's see. I feel strangely compelled to drive in this direction. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to find, but there's something very important over this way.
And upon that, you also see the bike slowly start turning and heading in that direction as well.
God damn it. I guess I'll start to turn slowly and just say, you guys are idiots over the over the radio. This is not the direction that Zariel's in.
I was gonna ask if I could forcefully take over driving.
Ooh, that would be a contested check. You can definitely try.
Remind me what I'm rolling.
It would be an athletics, and then Graves would get to pick between athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Ew.
You take your highest one, idiot.
Dang it.
So,
Still failed.
That's better.
Just because the fact that out of nowhere, Verkon's feeling compelled to do something that earlier wasn't a thing at all. And we'd been slightly messed with this, but not bad before. He's going to take some of the black sap he has and eat it.
Okay.
It makes me immune to charm and frightened.
Okay.
As well as poison me, but I can't be poisoned right now, so.
Okay, and then you got to roll a con save for that, right?
If I can be poisoned, there's no point. I'm immune to poison.
All right, just making sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. We all still have that. So if you are conscious that...
Been over 24 hours.
Yeah. Huh?
It's been over 24
We'd have
hours.
to take a new one if you still have one.
No, I mean, if you haven't used it yet.
I think everyone ate theirs, dude.
I had extras.
So,
Okay.
Verkon, you're feeling this dread and guilt, and you just, reach into your bag and eat stuff, and you were like, "Bleh! I forgot this is nasty." but you quickly,
I
get
guess I
back
don't
to your
have.
senses.
4 or 5 hours, I can't be charmed.
Okay.
So Mara takes over driving and writes our course. Uses the radio to say,
Graves,
not all of us are idiots, thanks.
You are still compelled, as well as Kitty, to head in that direction.
I just look at Grace and go, shall we try together?
So, considering that he just ate this and he knows the direction everyone's going is the direction he was compelled, he's gonna go over and go, if any of you have the black sap or some counter charms, why don't you use that now and then worry about going over? You too, Dante.
Huh? I don't think I have black sap.
I don't remember if I used it or not, honestly,
I do not have it on my sheet.
because I have it on my sheet still, and usually after I use things, I uncheck it or whatever. But I don't
I do
remember.
I know some people didn't, so there is that. But I didn't know who because obviously my memory is not the best at that point.
Yeah,
I
Well,
just know some people didn't.
for
but Mara's
now,
a paladin, so she probably has a spell that ends charm effects if she wants to use it.
Excuse me.
actually, spells that end charm effects are very difficult to come by.
Yeah, there's actually not a lot of counter charms.
But if Vercon will take the wheel, I have extra black sap because I also bought a shit ton of it.
Because I mentioned it, and he's like, "We need this."
Yeah, you reminded me. I will, because I am just as fast as all the vehicles, go outside and deliver black sap to everybody that needs it.
Okay,
Beat it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
You okay? Go. Give me
Here.
insight checks. Anyone that is charmed.
You said insight?
Mm-hmm. Then Brock, give me a persuasion.
Okay.
I can't find insight.
9.
20.
All right,
I'll-
let's see here. Go ahead, Brock. Okay.
Also, as an aside, there is a more unpleasant way to make sure they take it.
Force
True.
feed?
Injection.
So, if you beat his 9, you do not think it's a good idea to take the black sap.
Oh, this is one we wanted to do badly on.
Yep.
Shit.
I have okay. So given the fact that I beat it by 1, I have my
You still beat it.
yeah, but I did beat it, so I have my misgivings. But also, this is someone who I have traveled with for a long time and
I
have come
understand
to.
what you're trying to come with, but you are
So
under the charm spell, and I'm telling you no.
okay, but here's the thing: because of this development, if I am suddenly not inclined to trust someone that I previously thought I could trust, this is going to provoke a strong reaction.
You are
Okay.
still charmed. You're just.
So basically, because of the charm, I have been convinced that Ryoma is trying to mutiny. Is what you're saying?
No, you're convinced that the black sap itself is a bad idea. Not that he's not trustworthy, but that consuming the black sap would be a bad idea.
If you want to think that, go ahead. I am not going to stop you from doing what you want to do.
Well,
Mara, help! I think Ryoma's trying to poison me.
He is not
What?
trying to poison you.
Well, technically.
Technically, we are, but
I
in a
mean-
good way.
Not
I'm glad I
immune to
have this
anything.
because it makes me immune to poison. But all the same, this is a most
I guess I have to force them.
Would you just
Which
take
would-
it?
Oh,
It's very suspicious.
We've taken this before and it didn't hurt us much. We all survived, didn't we?
So then, what makes this particular substance different
It doesn't.
before?
It's not different. You are under
Then
the
why do
influence
I
of something
feel
else.
strangely uneasy about it?
Because
Okay,
you
you
are
know what? Vercon is gonna get over the horn and go, if you don't freaking take the damn black sap, I'm gonna make sure that when you next wake up back on our home plane, you're going to regret every decision that you have of misgiving anything I have said, and it won't be pretty.
Can you give me an intimidation?
With advantage, yes. Thank you, Draconic Voice. 17.
All right, give me an insight.
is this everybody again?
No, only the people in that vehicle.
Oh, which means you again.
Come on, score low, score low, score low.
And they're just like,
Jarkon
So-
can be very scary when he wants to, but I'm
So
yeah,
yes, go ahead. I'm sorry. Keep going. I'm enjoying this.
Vercon can be very frightening when he wishes to be. Noted, but I'm still not entirely. This is
So, am I convinced or not? 'Cause it's like
You
right-
are not convinced.
so they're just having more misgivings.
Correct.
Will you two either just knock them out and force them to eat it, or force them to eat it while they're still awake? I don't give a shit now. I'll heal them
hold on.
later.
There's no need for this to become violent. We can talk this through like logical, reasonable
And
people.
eat the damn thing that won't kill you anyways.
and
That
go,
is true. I do have this amulet that makes me immune to poison. Special poison. This
Yeah,
covers all types of poison.
Okay, all they hear over the radio now is slamming of metal against metal.
If he's pumping the brakes, so am I.
Oh no, it's not pumping the brakes because no one's over there to stop a certain other person who's on a motorcycle who'll just keep going.
True.
Here, I'll go handle Dante first. The black sap can be injected.
Yup.
I will inject the black sap into Dante, which means we'll have to do a little scuffle.
Okay.
And side note, it'll be hilarious. So if I want to inject it into him, what would you make me want attack him with, Jake?
A athletic. Yeah.
An athletics for an injection.
Give me a improvised attack with strength.
Okay. And side note, I can attack him 3 times.
Yes, I'm well aware.
Okay.
So,
Your medicine.
and the best part about this is I will miss 3 times with the one dose, and then I will fly 100 feet away in the direction we're supposed to go.
Dante is getting quite annoyed after you try and like jab, and he's just like batting your hands, and he's like got this like look of sorrow. He's like, "Stop! I failed them all. I'm going to atone for my sins." And he's like pushing you away as he continues to drive on.
But he can't come the direction I'm coming because that would be against his the directive of the charm. Okay, then I'll run back up, do it again. Yeah, the strength is really fucking me over.
Nope.
I think I have to hit like a nat 20, then go back. So this is like 12 seconds.
So at this point, Dante just pulls his sword out, stops, gets off the bike, and looks at you.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect.
And well,
Mm.
Wait. I gotta see something. Boop, boop, boop. Excellent.
So
Well,
if
Gonna end up driving up just next to the bike and stopping, obviously, because that's all I could do at first.
I'm waiting for you to get out because I don't want to get close to him now that he's off the bike.
And all right, so if he's just waiting, gonna pop out. Dante,
He says nothing.
okay, he's being a dumbass. And since I parked next to the bike, I'm gonna hop in and fail at throwing the grapple claw at him.
He dodges the claw as he continues to stare at Ryoma.
All right, I will get within 60 feet, and I will use my action to use hold person, which will require a wisdom saving throw from him.
What's your DC?
It is only 16.
Nope.
I don't think you have to hit him now.
Yeah, I will just walk up and I'll force feed it to him.
It's a con save, right?
For the
charm
poison,
save-
but the
yeah.
charm thing is immediate.
Yep.
Yeah, but what's the poison?
It's a con
poison
save.
is a 15 con.
Okay, he passes.
So he's immune for D6 hours of charm and frighten.
So you cast the spell and you see that it successes, and you walk up and you feed it to him, and within a few seconds you see his face go from like the pale white that it normally is to this slight shade of green as he starts gagging after you opened and shoved this disgusting sap into his mouth. Why? Oh god.
I'm gonna give him a little tap on the cheek and say, "All right, we gotta catch up with the others now because I gotta give them some sap."
Well, based on the fact that Mara had stated if I was stopping, they were stopping.
Okay, then
I
yeah.
stopped.
All right, well, time to force feed them some sap.
Don't worry, I already had mine.
Explain to me, if this substance is so harmless, why do I feel so easy?
Because you're a dumbass who's charmed. Now get your ass out here and get some sap. Because
Now,
apparently I'm the doctor today.
Dave has entered the chat.
Mara, if you wanna like grapple him to hold him down, I'll help, and then I'll just shove it into his mouth.
or I could also use hold person.
Ooh, or you could just do that. Hey, I'm down. And if you upcast it, you can target multiple creatures and just target both of them.
Sure, why not? Let's blow a spell slot.
I mean, you got us to punch the crap out of everyone.
So, can I see that she's doing this and then counterspell it?
No, if she cannot subtle spell, you can attempt to counterspell it.
Let me double check. If my character sheet would move faster.
Oh, that's right, because you are a sorcerer. It would be odd for you to not have settles.
No, I don't
There's
have it yet.
lots of reasons to not have subtle spell.
Yep. So you do not have it yet. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So yeah, you can see her cast the spell. You can counterspell if you desire.
Counterspell it.
All right. So you cast the spell, and then you just see Kitty just flip you off, and you know the spell has failed.
Well, as soon as she counterspells, I will use hold person specifically on her.
All right. So then Kitty, give me a wisdom save.
Hold on, there's no need for this.
Unless Graves wants to counterspell.
No, he's just trying to figure out why people are like In
You are
fighting.
still inclined, and you know that Kitty agrees with your inclinations of what to do.
Well, Kitty saves, so
The
Maybe-
only thing is, yes, yes, that does affect my motivations, but also I know that we're in a dangerous place, and I'd rather not use up a spell slot if I can help it.
Well, since
You might
everyone
need it
else is
later.
doing the stupid,
It's
uh,
unfortunately not how that works, buddy.
Graves is gonna get grappled.
Okay.
Okay. What do I have to roll?
Acrobatics.
Yeah, you get to roll athletics or acrobatics, and I have to roll athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got 17.
I got a 19. So you're being held against the ground.
Hold on, this is entirely unnecessary. I'm sure that we can come to a diplomatic solution.
take your
Your
medicine, little boy.
medicine!
Do you have Misty Step?
No,
Oh, you had Misty Step.
I don't.
I do.
I don't think I ever
do.
had Misty Step on this character.
So
Everybody but him does.
that pretty much means that we're gonna have
Damn.
medicine be delivered.
Yep, I deliver medicine straight to the butthole. I mean mouth.
I can always try to scare the shit out of them.
I mean, Vergon just came up and went, "Time to sit down."
Sat on him.
Incredibly heavy for a gnome.
Thanks,
Have you not
I've
seen
worked
his
out.
armor?
One.
Open your mouth for the airplane.
Oh dear
What's
God.
an
I
airplane?
hate you.
I mean airship.
Oh, well. Wait a minute. What are you doing? Nope. Stop.
Yep.
Yep.
Give me a sleight. Give me a sleight of hand, Brock.
Okay. He is grappled and prone.
So, yeah, you easily just.
Tastes disgusting. What is this?
You've had it before, you dumbass.
Oh dear.
Ah,
You're acting like a child, Graves. A child.
What else is new?
Look over at Kitty. Your turn.
Kitty, you will do whatever you want to do to escape the situation.
okay. Now I can think clearly, and I'm very upset.
Like as soon as
Okay.
the black sap's confirmed, he's just not gonna even bother holding anymore.
So at this point, I've kind of like taken off my gloves and just like claws. I see them coming for me. Like
No more violence, please. Subtle spell, psychic glance.
what?
Make an intelligence save.
I was gonna do something a little less painful than that, but okay.
He said
Uh,
intelligence.
Yeah. You're incapacitated.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And then we
And
just shove it in.
phrasing.
Shove it in deep and hard.
No. No.
Careful now, you're killing Graves.
I'm sorry.
What is wrong
But
with
yes,
you?
we give her the medicine.
I'm not fond of this.
You're unconscious.
It tastes terrible, so
Does it taste terrible enough to wake the dead? So let's
Thank
see here.
and that is 3 black sap from me, which means I only have 2 left.
Alright. And you said we're immune to being charmed for like a D6 hours?
Yep.
Yep.
Also, is Kitty immune to poison?
No,
Then you're gonna need a con save.
motherfucker.
But you get +5 to it.
20.
Okay, you're fine.
So I need to roll a what?
You're D6 for how long you'll be safe from charms and fear.
4 hours.
Okay. I think that's everyone.
Yep.
Yep,
Which means
Alright.
now everybody can get back in their vehicles and start driving
the
in the
correct
direction.
way.
Yeah.
Well, that was a pointless diversion.
I love how he didn't question me. It's like, you know what? I'll let him go ahead. No, everyone go wrestle everyone else. Take your medicine.
Vercon, we are going to have to buy a lot more of this black sap when we get back to it, like an actual city.
Very useful.
Considering that we
Yes,
still
yes.
haven't fought the problem that we got it for, yes.
Hmm. I'll be right back.
Yep, it's a good time to take a break too, by the way. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Now you can go.
Yay, I can go now. So, everyone is no longer charmed, and you want to go back to the direction of the beacon.
AKA Zariel, yes.
So you are driving, and you're trying to recorrect the path that you were going on. You've noticed that earlier when you did that scuffle, there was lava, and now it looks like a river is running beside you of lava as you recorrect your path, and you come up to what looks like massive bridges, and you see what looks like the skull of this inside this massive open lava, the skull of this demon. It could even be a demon lord itself, of with a broken horn and another horn and the mouth wide open, and you see what looks like souls mixed with lava pouring out of the eye socket into the lava itself with its mouth wide open. And you hear what sounds like bubbling from the lava. You're going to put yourselves down here.
Of which I'm assuming that we swap back.
Yeah.
I'm saying to
Oh.
Yeah. I'll drive.
Yeah. that the
I
person
got
good
you.
at driving drives.
Yep. I
So
got you.
you will come down that way.
Okay.
And you see that the bridge that looks destroyed, it looks at for a few seconds upon driving, it looks like some of the spots over here where it looks empty, it looks like parts are flickering of bridge panels to make a complete bridge. So it looks like the vehicles could squeeze through and get through with slight problems, but it's mostly going to revolve around timing. And from inside the skull's mouth, you hear, "You will not get to the queen. I will protect the queen." And you see this giant blue hand come out of the jaw and crush one of the teeth as it pulls up, and you see these massive, what looks like circular beam metal tubes out of this giant shell on its back as blue lightning emits from its eyes and mouth of this giant beast as it stands and looks down upon you. "You're not from this. You will be punished." Roll initiative.
We only wish to speak to the queen. Let us pass. We have been summoned here. No? Okay, it's worth a try.
To-
Damn it. Stupid piece of shit. Okay. So, with that being said, we are going to fix the turn order to descend. Okay, the scavenger. What are you going to do as you see this massive demon glaring down upon you?
You know how it be, Vercon.
22 meets its AC. Okay. So you shoot the beam into his chest, and it takes a step back and just readjusts, and you see it brush off some of the marks on its shell.
Can I try to time the bridge and get to the other side?
Give me a investigation check.
Okay. But my character sheet accidentally closed. 12.
So you're not getting the timing down right. You think it's like every 6 seconds it flickers, but it looks like only certain ones to you. You don't know if it's the timing and stuff. You're not getting a consistent 6 seconds.
If I tried to do it, would it be a land vehicle check? It'd just be really high since I don't know the timing.
Correct. Yeah, I would say yes.
Okay.
I tried to say I was gonna flash a genius, but I was muted because crunching.
Oh. Does a 17 change anything? Are you going to still flash a genius?
I don't know if I'm allowed because I was late.
You were late. I will not allow it.
Okay.
I'm being fair.
Yep.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I just don't
Then
want to crunch in everyone's ears.
I guess as the driver, I don't have anything I can do.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, you see this thing's metal tubes. It looks like they aim and adjust.
Like if I had the option, the one thing I would do is go this way. But the map stops.
I mean, you could technically say you go that way.
Okay. I'll go 100 feet that way.
Okay. I'll just mark you with a green. Hey, get back here. Damn it. Who got there? Okay. Dante is going to try and he's trying to figure out what he's going to do.
He's throw a rock at him.
No, he is going to do the same thing. And he has no fucking clue. So he's going to turn the bike and drive down this way. And he's going to stop there and he's going to look at the next spot. So you see this giant demon. Its cannons locked and loaded as it shoots lightning out of its shell as the shell glows a bright blue as it cackles with power and shoots two beams of what looks like water and lightning. And each of the d20s will be at the bigger vehicles. So
How
does a
long of a
16
range does it have?
does a 16 or a 14 hit either of them?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Okay, so you see the beams just fly past, and it just tilts its head and kind of confused. I've been asleep for a millennium. Give me a moment. Tormentor.
Okay. Okay. If you guys want to attack it, um, then I will hold my action to hit the gas pedal as soon as you guys, like right after you guys fire at it. And follow Ryoma.
As well attack it.
Can you measure it for me again? Because my computer's being
Oh,
an
sure.
ass.
Yeah, about 55, 60 feet.
Okay. Why not? Sometime today, computer. Okay, my computer's being a dick to me, so Kitty can go ahead and. Oh, there it goes.
There you go.
Finally.
All right, roll the damage. I will do its dex save. I'll take half. Cool. Go ahead and add that real quick. Okay.
Just take the damage that's set for unless it
39.
has a fire immunity, since it's a doubled.
Oh, he's right.
My turn.
Yep.
Okay. Aim for the big, scary thingy. Maybe. All right. I got a 15,
Nope.
11,
Nope.
19,
Nope.
25,
Yep.
26,
Yep.
21.
Yep.
Okay, 3 out of the 6. So 48 plus 30 on the first one.
It's only 48 you didn't crit. Okay.
So it'd
And
be
then
Yep. I got it. Go ahead.
48 plus 30.
Okay.
a nice 110 there.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
3. And then I reload.
Okay. And then you're moving.
Yep.
Okay.
Following Ryoma.
So at the end of your turn, you see this thing is gathering. It looks like it reaches into the jaw, and you see it hold what looks like a gem as it crushes it, and you see the shell recharge, and more lightning and cackling of blue energy comes from its shell. Scavenger.
All right, let's see how, depending on how Michael's recharge goes, will depend
Wait.
on how.
I recharged it right away.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see the 6. Okay, cool. I will move because we are technically 140 feet away, so I will have to close 40 feet inwards so that
20.
he can. Oh yeah, 20 in. I keep forgetting that's 120.
And he also shot us from that far away, anyways.
Yep.
So keep that in mind.
Yep. I'm gonna go further back after you shoot.
Alrighty. 19.
19 misses.
Figured as much.
And then I will go 100. Let's see. We are 120 feet away. I have to do.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to do the math in my head. I'm gonna go 200. Let's go 320 feet away because I'll dash.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he will move 40 feet closer to you. I think he was right there. One more. No, we're good. We're good. Yeah, we're good. I think we'll leave it as is. So Dante looks, sees it's getting closer, sees its cannons and everything. He's going to use the bike and pop a wheelie with the stunt ability. So he has to do a dexterity check. And he succeeds as he jumps the chasm and lands here. And then he will use his bonus action to dash backwards as he starts walking the bike back as he's starting to, like, you can see, like, the math in his head calculating. This thing is going to move as close to the thing as it can, and both cannons aim at the Tormentor.
Perfect.
As it will make 2 attacks.
You guys could take the hit, right?
So it is a 20 and a 18 hit.
Both miss.
Yep.
Okay. So you evade both of the beams as it roars in annoyance. I don't know. There you go. Alright. Scavenger.
All right, we are currently 240 feet away, I believe, because
But
of
he
his movement.
moved.
Well, we were 320. I'm counting the movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he moved 60 feet towards us, right? So we should be 260, I think. So I will use a dash to get within 120.
Okay.
26
That hits.
for a 190. Or, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then go. Burr? Nope.
Nope. You get bonus action.
Yep. Burr?
Nope.
Nope. There's the one again.
Uh,
Hit him once.
So we're
So-
260 away. I can get 200 closer. We're like within 60 feet now.
So of it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you see after the next ARD beam hits, this time it looks like some of the armor cracked slightly in the shell. And it's going to, at the end of your turn, attempt to fling a boulder at you. Does a 16 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. Dante looks, he's quite annoyed, and he's going to hold an action. Tormentor.
Okay. How far is it away from us, given that, we're bound by the map here?
You want how far off the map?
I followed them, and they moved 100 feet, so we moved 100 feet.
So like 120 feet away?
Okay. Yeah, because you can't engage in the middle. Okay, so 120 feet away. The range on. Okay. Yeah, so I will drive back just enough that Mara will be in range to hit it, and then after they fire, I will use the remaining movement to drive away.
Okay.
Were you playing with the sheet, Jake?
Nope.
Now that was me. I was
Oh.
trying to figure out if I could make it do the damage without the attack roll.
Told you.
Let's test it. Sometime today.
Maybe.
Maybe if my computer
We'll
ever
think
decides
about
to
it.
cooperate. I swear to Christ. There you go.
Hey.
Hey, it worked!
No,
Well,
it didn't.
The issue is that the
Almost.
damage is all added together.
Yeah. Well,
Eh!
you can see
That's
the
dumb.
individual rolls.
Yeah, fuck that. Okay. Okay.
Do you want me to just keep using the other one after this one?
Preferably.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope, that's all I can do.
Well, yeah.
Kitty.
I hit 6 times to that guy.
For it.
Do it, do it, do it.
You.
Ooh, crit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got a 24.
Okay.
The 11 doesn't count.
Nope.
21.
Nope.
8 definitely doesn't count.
You
Correct.
had 21 hit before.
No, it's 22. You hit with a 22.
No, but after he hit with a 22, you had a 21 hit afterwards.
Yeah.
Then I've misread that.
Yep.
Okay. So
Yeah,
now we.
I said 22 met the AC, so I must have saw something different.
Natural 20.
Yep.
And the 10 misses.
Correct. So 2 hit.
So 2 hit. 53 plus 50.
Beautiful.
103 on that one.
Okay.
Any day now.
Oh, you accidentally clicked it twice.
Okay.
It's
There we go. I
That's it.
took care of it. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. So,
Why is he suddenly before us now?
I don't know.
You get
Right.
him out of here. It's our turn.
There.
Yeah, that's right. And we didn't recharge, so Vercon has to roll the d6, I think.
Correct.
Yep. I gotta
and then I reload.
rolls the d6s.
What?
1, 3.
Uh,
Nope.
Gross. I don't know if I want to move close to him. Our hook wouldn't be able to grapple him because he's so big, right?
Correct. Double check where the hook says, but I believe so.
No. It could. It has
Okay.
no size limit.
Once we get close enough, I guess I will use the hook. And
Roll your attack.
yep.
All right. So here goes this hook. Sablam. So it's restrained.
All right, baby. You want to see the best thing ever? I will open the hatch and pop out and use action surge.
Go for it.
And obviously a bonus action to activate my sword.
Okay.
So pop with advantage because he's restrained. So 25 to hit.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Yep.
And then 27 to hit.
Yep.
And then I'll just slide right back into the machine.
Okay.
and close the thing with the other half of my movement.
All right. So he has this massive claw, or this claw in his arm, and you come out and slash him a few times. His skin is quite thick, but slight precision with the attacks that have been going on. You can hit a couple weak spots. He looks at all of you. You will not get to the queen. You will not fix the problems here. And his shell glows a bright blue as it goes to his chest, and you see him just roar as a beam shoots out of his chest in the direction of you guys. So I need con saves from both machines.
What is the range on that beam?
500 feet.
Oh, dang. Right. Do you need the vehicles to make con saves? Or
Yep. Are you in the vehicle?
Yeah, I'm asking, do you want us to make it from the vehicle sheet or from our?
Yes.
'Cause-
Yeah.
Okay.
Because your vehicles are going to take the damage.
And
Okay.
I use my Indomitable to re-roll the machine saving throw
I don't think that's how that works.
since I'm piloting it.
I don't think that's how that works.
If he gets to add Indomitable, then we get to add my aura to it.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. I agree. I concur.
Actually, I think Mara has more of a leg to stand on in this case than you do,
So,
because at least it's in her aura.
Well,
um,
I'm piloting it, so it's my saving
it
throw.
is a fail for both of you, and you'll take full damage of lightning.
Mhm.
So 74 lightning damage.
Okay.
And that is it for him.
You can't really move.
Dante has a great idea.
This will end badly.
Because at the end of his turn, he uses his held action, and he's got to do a dex check because of the stunt. Bam, cool. He's gonna ramp over here, and then his turn, he's going to ramp from here potentially. Let's see if he'll fail. Oh my god, he barely passed. He'll go here
Oh, this
and
reckless daredevil.
I have an idea. Let me see here. As I close my roll 20. So there's that. So let's see here. So he went from here and then 20. So I can do. Oh my god, he can do it. So he's gonna try and ramp off the tongue. Let's see if he can do it. Oh my god.
Barely again.
So he's going to crash the bike into the back of the creature's head.
Oh yes, pulling a classic Dante.
As the creature will take 8 bludgeoning damage.
It.
He did it.
And then the bike will take 29 damage as he crashes back between you guys.
The very definition of a Pyrrhic victory.
And you see this, as you see that happens, he's like, I'm done. Oh shit! And he just crashes and rolls into the ground, and the bike's scattered, and he's on the ground. He's like, yep. Torment.
Okay. All right. So, if I want to poke my head out like what Ryoma did,
It would
that
be getting out of the vehicle. So, like mounted combat, you'd take it half your movement.
okay. So the cockpit or whatever is fully enclosed. There's not like a window or something that I could like
Nothing can
fire
be
a
open.
crossbow out of.
Correct.
Oh, the window can be opened?
No.
Nothing can be opened
Oh.
except the hatch.
Okay.
Correct.
If I open the hatch but don't exit the vehicle, then what happens?
Still counts.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Given
You can just do the same thing I've been doing and open the hatch, do the thing, then close the hatch.
yeah, I think I'll do that, even if it does cost movement. So currently, let's say we were 120 feet from it. Then I used our movement to get within 60 feet of it, and then move away again. So if I'm calculating correctly, that means we're currently 100 feet away from it. Right?
Okay.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, so I'll open up the hatch, look out, and use. Yeah. Do I have that? That's for damage. I don't have. Oh well. Yeah, I am going to cast Psychic Lance on him.
Okay.
So DC 19 Intelligence save.
So you cast the spell, and you feel like the spell's been successfully cast, but he looks unfazed.
Interesting. That's weird.
Anything else?
Annoying. No. No, I'm just gonna go back in and close the hatch.
Okay.
So you said I am in fact still in range.
No,
Oh no.
wait, she is? No,
No,
you're
no.
not.
Okay.
Kitty is.
So my turn then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Aim for the blue scary guy. No.
One, two.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Where the Nope, that is not a 3.
So 2 hit.
Okay, roll damage.
28
Okay.
and 52.
So doubled.
Okay. He is getting quite bloodied. And at the end of your turn, he's going to throw a boulder at the one with the grappling hook. Actually, no, he can just make a claw attack, but he's restrained. So this will be with disadvantage.
Yeah.
So a 17.
That would be.
That misses.
Okay.
Yeah.
I assume he has a reach of 15 feet easy.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, I figured.
All right. Then your turn.
All
Well-
right, Vercon.
Does it want to cooperate today?
Nope.
Boop. Boop. Nope. Well-
I guess.
You know what? When he goes to do his Wapadap, I'm gonna pop out.
We're both
I'm gonna
popping
launch a fist at him.
out. We've given up on our vehicle.
I mean,
I-
you might as well. Y'all
Did
are
you
doing more
name your fist a severance package?
Yeah,
Yeah.
me and him got together and named it the severance package.
Michael,
Yes.
Michael, please tell me in vivid detail how the severance package not only kills this giant demon, but at the same time, your tiny ass fist is the killing blow. Because you guys have done over 1,100 damage to this thing now.
Oh my god. I'm gonna give myself an asthma attack. I don't even know how to come up with something. Bronk, if you have anything, feel free.
So what ends up happening is because he's hooked, we reel in the hook and brings his face down to Vercon's level, and he launches out the rocket fist, and it goes straight through his eye into his brain.
You realize the best part? That means it comes back out the other eye.
Yeah.
And as that happens, the body Give me let the vehicle give me a strength
Sure.
save.
So to decide whether we get pulled into the lava,
Correct.
a 14.
So the vehicle starts moving as it's now dead weighted as it goes into the lava.
Can I use a bonus action to just release the claw?
You can.
Okay, cool.
And it goes into the lava and is no more.
As me and Vercon just gave up on our vehicle halfway through.
That was great. So
The people in the tormentor, when this happens, you guys see Dante just look in pure amazement with slight terror at the flying face.
Well, Burkhardt striked again.
Well,
I did
very
not
impressive.
expect that.
I'm crying.
Either.
Burkhart's gonna be sitting there like, I did not expect that.
I did not expect that either. So we're even.
Well, it's a good thing that you killed it because we only had 87 hit points left. So if you would have like did that like stomach beam again, we would have been like on like death's door with our vehicle.
I just was like, screw it. So the moment you open the hatch and go to hit him, since we have the congruent turns, I just went, all right, pop out. Let's show off the new toy. Boom. Oh shit.
I like step out to go slice and dice him, and then just watch it as a fist goes into his eyeball.
Uh,
A fist that kills people.
You've been fisted. You've been
Got-
let go.
uh,
Here's your severance package.
so, while you spend time figuring out how to get across all this, I'm gonna. Verkon's gonna fly over while people are figuring out how to get the vehicles across, and just take a look inside the mouth and see if there's anything in there.
Give me a once you do this, give me a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Does it count charms or any of that?
No, it is for frighten.
We're immune to that too.
Oh, are you immune to frighten?
Yes, it's both charm and frighten condition.
What about incapacitated? Because this is frightened, and if you fail, you'd be incapacitated.
But won't you be incapacitated from the frightened condition?
No, because frightened just means you can't advance towards it.
Because usually when it
it looks like it gives
a
two
lot of it
conditions.
depends on the wordings. That's why.
So if you fail by a certain threshold of the DC, you become incapacitated.
Which requires you to have to be worrying about the frightened condition. If you're immune to frighten, you won't have to roll.
Based on how 5e works, if it says a different condition, you go by that condition because you failed under a threshold. Certain creatures and stuff do have that stipulation.
Yeah, but the point is that you're immune to the condition, so there was no roll required.
I will look into that. I will still ask for the roll in the meantime, and we can change it as is. Por favor.
Plus, it's not like the incapacitation will do anything because
I'll just float there for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Badoop 5, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're incapacitated for a moment, and then you'll easily be able to just in time pass it. But inside the mouth, you see what looks like a spiral of souls going deep into what looks like a bottomless pit.
Okay. So, nothing that would be worth snagging.
Vercon, can you take a closer look at that creature's corpse?
The corpse that's in the lava?
Yeah, just try not to get burned.
I looked down at the lava where the corpse was.
There's lava.
I look back at him. I look down. I look back at him. You go for a swim. I'm not that crazy.
Oh, so it's just gone then. Eh,
Well,
never mind.
think about this way, Graves. What if I grab your machine with the hook and I'll lower you down into the lava?
It only works so far.
I know, but it's funny.
Plus, I think we'd have some weight issues to consider.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah, I'm just. Wait a minute. Could you fish it out of the lava with that thing?
No,
find it.
it can only reach 15 feet, so it wouldn't be able to
Oh.
reach it at the bottom of the lava either way.
I would
But
just
you
like to
could
know.
drop him.
I could
I would-
drop their vehicle in the lava to find it.
I would just like to know why that thing was unaffected by my. Very odd.
I mean, there's lots of things that are unaffected by a lot of things.
Hmm.
Apparently, it's not immune to rocket fists.
While they're talking, can I just take the time to take the 20 on the investigation to get this timing right and go across?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, I need to figure
Easy
out
peasy.
what this was. Oh, that's for that. Okay. So many items that I knew what they did when
Okay.
I got them, but forgot.
After I see them successfully navigate that bridge, I will approach. Still a bit unsure about this.
You will cross it without trying to get the timing.
No, I'm not reckless.
That's Dante.
True.
Um, hmm. Which of are either okay? My eye for timing things.
So while he's trying to figure it out, Vergon will, from his superior position, investigate with a 29.
What are you trying to investigate? Like pace?
The bridge, yeah.
You can easily determine, the illusion of the time skip, and you can cross it without a problem.
So I'll explain it to him and the timing and see if he can actually do it.
All right. Well, with Verkon's help, I will cross the bridge.
Give me a land vehicle check as a straight roll. With
How?
dexterity. Just roll a dex
Oh,
check.
dexterity. Okay. 10.
You barely make it.
Okay, good.
You are lucky that you rolled a 10.
Otherwise, it would have been abandoned ship.
Maybe.
Abandoned vehicle.
Yeah. All right.
It's
I actually
not a
have
ship.
to wait for just a second to take care of the thing. I'll be back.
Yep. Well, now that let's get away from this lava, and then maybe we should take a long rest because my machine is super beat up now, and I would really appreciate the time to repair it.
Well, is Dante coming?
Yeah, Dante's right behind you guys. He has no argument.
He's all the way down there.
Oh. Sorry. I don't know they're not doing stuff.
Okay. Good.
Then away from this place, I would suggest.
Yes, very far away from this place. And then maybe a couple miles, and then we take a long rest. So at the speed we can go, it'd take 15, 20 minutes, probably.
Because the screams of the damned hurt my head.
And it's hot near the lava.
I mean, maybe?
Okay. So you want to repair and take a long rest?
Yep, we're going to
Yeah.
take a long rest. Hell yeah, boy.
Easy. You can definitely do that.
Does a long rest repair everything or just partially?
I think it's half the hit points based on the rules.
It is.
Yep.
And with all that, Furcon really didn't have anything that he really did majorly except for one flash of genius and some, like, a little bit of flying.
Oh,
So,
I attacked a few things.
well, Furcon threw a fist. He threw hands.
Yeah.
package for a reason.
Yeah, I'm so glad we named it that, Michael. It's such a good name.
I can't believe that was the first thing that happened.
That was like the first name we thought of too. Like you're like, let's think of a name, and then we're like, oh yeah, severance package. And we're like, oh, I guess we're done. I guess we're done here.
I still can't believe that worked so perfectly.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Let me introduce my new weapon. Hey, big boy. Oh. That broke me a little.
Yeah, I was crying.
I was trying so hard not to go into an asthma attack from laughing.
Don't worry, I did one for both of us. We're good.
Uh,
I got us covered.
She's got enough asthma for the both of you.
that it would be nice if my asthma would go away. Breathing hurts some days.
You know, it'd be nice if my asthma didn't team up. My asthma and my allergies didn't team up together.
Yeah, I get that.
Because right now I'm going through a giant fuck you.
What did I miss?
Nothing much. We're just taking a long rest.
Okay, great.
Oh God.
If anything clean at this moment in time.
So that means we get up to half the vehicle health back.
Correct.
All right.
Oh, our vehicle's good now.
Okay, great.
We are very close to full. We're like 3 hit points away.
Someone cast Cure Wounds on the vehicle.
Can we?
No.
What if we do an inanimate object and then, because technically it's alive, and then we hit cure wounds?
It does not work.
So long rest occurs.
Um,
And go ahead.
the only thing I can ask about the long rest is there anything around that Verka might find interesting to potentially harvest or go after?
Give me a perception check.
You got it. And that is a. You know what? Let's flash of genius that to make that a 17.
So with a 17, you do see during the long rest, because I'm going to assume you're doing watches because nothing happens outside of this. During your time, you see what looks like a person that watching the lot of you with a bored look sitting in a chair, but it looks more like a robed figure, but it doesn't look like a demon of some sorts to what you can see, as it's just a robed humanoid like person just leaning back in a chair of bored looks.
Well, considering the eyes of the eagle vision, how much can I make out?
So you see that this robe is black and red, but like a blood-stained red and a charcoal black, mixed with some various golds, some designs that you're not too familiar with, and you can't really see their face. It's almost as if they're purposely hiding it from you, even though you can feel like they're watching you. But you do see what looks like a dagger on their person.
Verkon's just gonna do the whole, I'm watching you.
The figure does not move.
So considering there's nothing else he really found, he's just gonna point it out to everyone during all watches.
Okay. And you all see it. And then once the morning occurs, you look in the general direction. The chair and the man is no more.
Well, that was odd.
Yeah, I don't particularly enjoy the idea of some pervert watching us while we sleep.
Not gonna lie, Verkon wouldn't have slept if he found
did you
anything
help this
useful.
watch guard? Does he ever sleep?
Sometimes. Last week.
Yeah.
Furcon doesn't sleep. He waits.
I wait with my eyes closed. Alright, considering nothing interesting, he will pop that. Pop the defensive field just so that's extra health points for whenever it gets used. And that's everything.
Okay.
Yep.
So he'll just hop back in.
I have a question for you, Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Do these things consume fuel while they're idle?
Only if you leave the engine on.
Okay, so we don't have to basically
Constantly feed them, no.
Okay, cool.
Only if the engine runs out.
Yeah. We should give a coin to everybody though, because they're probably gonna have to put one in later today.
Alright, I'll give them a coin. And each a coin. For each vehicle.
Hmm.
It's your fuel.
Yeah. There should still be about 48 hours plus left inside of it. So towards the end of the day, just pop that in.
Gotcha.
And otherwise, we go towards our final destination.
So upon driving,
Oh.
takes about half a day. I do gotta ask, how are you guys taking care of food?
I have the endless pots of plenty.
Okay, just making sure.
Mhm.
So you guys eat, and it takes about half a day, but you get to your destination.
I just thought of something horrible. I could make soul lava stew. Because it's a
What?
liquid.
Yeah, put the lava in it turns into stew, yeah.
Won't it melt the pot?
That's not the
No,
way the
it's a
magical
magic
item.
item.
Yeah, it's not the way it works.
Okay.
I'm not going to, but I could, and that's horrifying.
So you get to this grand castle, and it is in the middle of this pedestal, and it's completely surrounded by fire, except for what looks like jumping spots that you can easily jump, even in heavy armor, if you weren't in heavy armor to begin with. You could easily get to the destinations as you see this giant castle that's crooked and contorted, and at the top you see what looks like a person connected to the roof, as they are just these giant hands the size of mountains are just pulling and pouring what looks like souls into its mouth as the castle stays lit. As the body looks at you, and it opens its mouth, and you see this black goo just ooze, and you hear, "Welcome to her home," and it just pushes the stones together to make a complete and narrow path as it goes back to pulling souls and eating it from the sky.
That was weird.
Yeah.
But I guess is this the narrow passage big enough for our vehicles?
No.
Well, looks like we're going on foot from here.
Looks that way.
I mean, is that really going to be a problem for you? Or me? Maybe
Not
for a
really.
few others, but I think we're
Yeah,
fine.
with squishies.
I was honestly getting a little cramped in these things, anyways.
That was so long.
Yeah, it was.
Just want to hurry up. I got things to make.
All right, let's go across the small narrow passage.
Bridge of Doom?
Yeah, that thing. I hope
So
it doesn't doom us.
you see at this point, you also see Dante has hopped off, and he's like grabbing his sword and making sure everything on his person is, where it needs to be. He even like tightens his bootstrap where the knife is. Then he looks at you. If I die here, it's been a pleasure.
If you die here, I'm going to kick you in the ass and drag your butt back to a place where we can throw your soul back in your body. And I'm going to
Colorful.
kick your ass for dying.
True. We are rich enough that you dying here isn't an option. Unless we all die. Then it's a big option.
Well, if we all die, well, I guess everything's doomed anyway, so...
True. But just don't die. Forehead.
Whatever. Are you all ready?
Of course we are.
Not getting any readier.
And you're not getting any younger. Let's go. Vercon just starts marching forward.
Yep, and I'll follow Vercon.
Following because it's not like we have a choice.
Yeah.
But-
Yes.
Well, you could stay back. It's just not a good choice.
Like I said, no other option.
True.
So you guys get there, and the narrow path, it's pretty walkable. It's single file, so however you want to file up is up to you. As you get to the gate, and you see the doors open, and you see in the lava, you see what looks like demons and devils chained and bound as they look up at you, and you think they would be in pain, but they're not. And they try and move and break free from the chains, seeing fresh meat. And you see some even look like they're trying to salivate from the mouth, but can't because of the clear lava. And the gate to the castle opens, and this grand, majestic door made of bones and weapons and armor part ways. As you see a coat rack immediately to your left, and you see these grand stairs that branch down to this deep spiral, and you see what looks like a zombie in a butler's suit holding a silver tray with skeletal hands holding cups, and it looks like there's one for each of you. Good evening. My name is Jeeves. Would you like a drink?
Wait a minute.
Can I ask you a question, Jeeves?
You may ask Jeeves anything.
Thank you. Are you perhaps the butler for Zariel?
Indeed.
Have you always served Zariel?
Indeed, no. Not since death. But I am here now. How may I be of service?
Well, I believe that we have a meeting with your master, I guess.
Indeed.
Indeed. If you would be so kind as to show us in.
Follow the steps down below to the throne room. If venture anywhere else, the castle will teleport you to the torture chambers for the rest of eternity.
Don't threaten me with a good
Charming.
time.
It is a unpleasant time, Master Ryoma.
Well, I guess we go down this. I go to the stairs. I guess.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, let's go.
So you go down these steps, and the castle moves and turns with you, and you go to what looks like an opening of another narrow passage that goes into a separate area, and you go through. And in this area, you see a massive throne with what looks like devil horns surrounding it. And you see two women, one chained to each of the horns. And you see a woman with blonde hair. She looks about mid 40s, in rags, with just a face of no life and all hope is gone. And you see another face that is very familiar to you, Verkan, as her black hair blows with the wind down in this area. And she's kept in a rather nice clothing, is very formal and very royal, but her eyes light up with hope as all of you come. You've come. And the woman with no life looks over and looks up. Dante? As you see the person in the middle grab her flaming sword and lean forward in her chair. This'll be good. And that's where we're going to call session there. When Dante looks up and says, Mom?
Bum, bum, bum.